One of the biggest things that I really struggled with before coming to brain training was depression. That really crippled my life, and it was sort of up and down for a lot of years, and I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't even know that I was depressed. I didn't even really know what depression was, and I found myself at a point in life where everything just caved in and collapsed, and at that point I ended up leaving some other things that were really solid in my life, and my faith and my family and my friends, and found myself just spiraling down really fast. I ended up getting into drinking a lot, started just like turning to other things that really, only fueled the depression, but I still didn't really know how to deal with it or anything. And I found myself at some pretty intense rock bottoms, some pretty intense lows. I reached a point where I was so consumed with just all the stuff that was going on in my head, and really this depression, and found myself not even wanting to live anymore. And thankfully that didn't happen. After that, a similar sort of repeat happened 6 months down the road, where I crashed again. Everything just fell apart, and that led to like 9 months of just like a lot of darkness, a lot of pain for sure, and again not knowing how to deal with it, and turning to alcohol, distracting myself, isolating myself, and it was a rough time for sure. None of my friends knew what to do. They were all like, "What's happened to James? What's going on?" And it was really hard on my family, and I was really just trapped in it all, and I didn't really see a way out. I didn't really want to see a way out. It took my will to fight completely out of the picture. But so 9 months later, I got a call from one of the guys who works at Valentus Clinics, and he invited me to a weekend retreat that he goes to on a yearly basis, and it was a Christian men's retreat thing, and I went to that, and I had an amazing spiritual experience where God just completely rocked my world, and really just opened my eyes up to how much he cares about me and how much he loves me. And so that was a huge, monumental moment for me. And then right after that, Steven, the guy working at Valentus, he invited me to come and try out the brain training that I hadn't heard anything about up until that point. And it was kind of crazy. I mean, I wasn't really doing anything with my life at that point. I wasn't working or anything, so I said, sure, why not? Let's go for it. And I came and did it, and it was pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. They like put things on my head and stuff, and I was just kind of sitting back and doing what they told me to do. But I honestly noticed results really quickly. It was like 2 weeks. I think a little bit less than 2 weeks of doing brain training, and right away I noticed a massive difference in like my ability to think clearly. That was a big one for sure. Even just the enjoyment for life and a joy that I hadn't really felt for a long time, and it's been over a year now since I've had brain training, and I'm loving life, honestly. It's awesome, and it hasn't slowed down, it hasn't turned around, it hasn't stopped, and I'm really thankful and grateful for the impact that brain training has had, and like I really believe in it. I recommend it to all sorts of people who are going through all sorts of stuff, friends of mine, and I've seen a couple people who have gone through it now, and they were pretty skeptical at first, but they've gone through now, and they're sitting in the same sort of place. We're like, wow, this is actually pretty remarkable stuff. So that's pretty much my story.